Hi everyone, my name is Shravya Ajila and I will be your English teacher. We will start off today with Unit 1, which has the theme of health, and Unit 1 is Healthy Life. So, what we will follow throughout our units is I will read um, each of the lines for you so that we know how each of the words are pronounced, and as we go on, I will also explain the meanings to you. So let's start off with Unit 1, which is written by Pedro Pablo Sacristan. So before we start off with the unit, there is a small activity that I will need you to do. There on the screen, you can see 8 pictures of a morning walk, and I will want you to pause this video, look at these pictures, and write a paragraph about 8 to 9 lines on how a morning walk would go. You could use these pictures and this little diagram below to understand how a morning walk would be. So, for example, so this is your activity in step number 2. You can see that you have to look at the pictures and write. So, this will improve your writing skills and your imaginative skills as well. So, let's go back to page 1. We can see 8 images. So, you can see in the first image, wake up early and walk, right? And then the second image, there's people going outside and walking. Morning dew, freshness in the air. So when you go outside and you see the environment, what do you see? You see morning dew. What does morning dew mean? It means the little droplets of water that you see on leaves and plants. So use these pictures, pause this video, use these pictures, and you can see there is a little um, help given to you over here. I get up early in the morning. My friend, you can write your friend's name, meets me. We go out for a walk. So go ahead and write a few lines. Pause this video. Use your imaginative skills and your writing skills and write a few lines. So once you've paused the video and you have written, so good job. Read it and use some new words. As your English teacher, I would recommend you to read newspapers on a daily basis. Learn a new word every single day so that you know, um, you understand and learn new words. Correct? So that's always a good habit. So let's start off with Unit 1, which is Healthy Life. All right. So we will read the first paragraph. So the pattern we will follow is we will read the first 2 paragraphs first, and then you can see there are 4 questions. I will help you out with answering these questions. Okay, many years ago, everyone was strong and healthy. What does strong and healthy mean? Strong means their bodies were strong, and healthy. They had no illness. Um, they were not sick. That means you are living a healthy life. They ate varieties of food and loved fruits and vegetables. So, to remain healthy, it's necessary to eat a balanced diet. You need to eat fruits and vegetables. Vegetables meaning like suppu, you need to eat on a daily basis. They took daily exercises and enjoyed walking, running, playing, and leaping about. So, why did we write a few lines on morning walk before starting off this unit? Is because it is important to go on morning walks or to exercise to be healthy. The earth was the healthiest place you could imagine, and it was clear that both adults and children were full of joy and were in good moods. So, what is the author trying to say in this? He's trying to say that if you eat healthy food, you exercise on a daily basis, this will help you being in a good mood. You know, if you're healthy and you have no illness, you will be happier. Okay, so let us, since we've finished the first paragraph, let us check our understanding whether we remember um, what we have learned so far. Which was the healthiest place that you could imagine? So, what did we read? Let's go back. In the last line, we see that the author has written the earth was the healthiest place you could imagine. So, the answer to this would be the earth. Okay, second paragraph. All this made one of the witches furious. Now, what is a witch? You can see this small little lady here. That's a witch. Okay. Furious means what? It means very angry, right? So she got very angry. She saw that everyone's happy and everyone's living a healthy life. So that made her very angry. She suggested that all the witches should come together to prepare a potion. So if you go on the next page, there is the meaning of potion, a liquid with healing, magical, or poisonous properties. So it is like water or milk, you know. Um, so she wanted to make a potion. Did she want to make a potion with a healing property or a poisonous property? Did she want to harm someone with the um, poisonous potion? One who drinks it would lose the desire to live, which means she was trying to make a poison. Whoever drinks this potion does not feel like living anymore. So that night, all the witches gathered in the forest, which means that all of these witches lived in a forest. They moved on to the next page. They all needed to put all their energy to make the potion, which would have a powerful spell on people. What is the meaning of spell? A form of words or action used as a charm or magical effect. So they wanted to put a spell, which means that whenever someone drinks that, they lose the desire to live. During the collection of energy, one of the witches made a mistake in uttering the words. So, because there were more than one witch, so there were multiple witches, there was one witch which made a mistake in uttering the word. As a result, there was a big explosion. Instead of making a potion because she made a mistake, she said the wrong word. There was a big explosion. The entire potion exploded. It was so big that it completely destroyed the forest. So the little forest that was there, it completely destroyed it. The forest burned. Okay, so let's go on to our questions. Who was furious? So as we learned earlier, there was one witch who got furious, who was very angry seeing that people are happy. As we can see here in the second line. Third question, what made the potion go wrong? Try to remember, we read that one of the witches made a mistake in uttering the words, which is why the potion went wrong and there was a big explosion. And the fourth question is, what happened after the explosion? In the last line, we can see that the explosion was so big that the forest got destroyed, right? So I hope you've understood so far. We can move on to the third and the fourth paragraphs. As a result, it turned all the witches into tiny creatures like germs. So what happened? It did the opposite effect. Instead of turning somebody else's desire not to live, what it did was there was an opposite effect. It turned somebody, it turned the witches into small creatures. So tiny means small, very small in size, like ants. They were trapped in liquid in a small bottle which was lying in a swamp. Okay, so trap. As we can see here, the meaning means, what does trap mean? A bad situation from which one cannot escape. So because they turned into small creatures like ants, they got trapped in the liquid. They were stuck in it. In a small bottle, which was lying in a swamp. Swamp is an area of soft wetland. So because they were in a forest and there was liquid all around, this became like a swamp. It means it became wet. One day, a little boy found this bottle. There was a little boy in this forest, and he found this bottle inside which all of these witches were little germs, like small germs. Thinking it contained a nice new drink, he swallowed it fully. So, what does this mean? That when you go in a forest, don't drink or eat anything, right? So when this little boy, he went into the forest, he thought that maybe it's like some nice juice or something. So he drank it. The germ-like witches took advantage of this situation. So what did they do? They were still inside the bottle, right? So let's see what they did next. Though they could not physically harm anyone, they learned to change the boy's likes and dislikes. So because they got consumed, they went inside the boy's body, correct? In a few days, a funny feeling started in the boy's mouth. So because this boy drank this and these little witches like germs were in the liquid, he started feeling something funny, like his mouth tasted weird. He no longer wanted to eat vegetables, fruits, and good food. Vegetables and fruits are good for you, like we read earlier. So he did not feel like eating them anymore. All he wanted to do was to ask for pizza, burger, and wait for them at home. What did these witches do? They changed his likes and dislikes. Pizzas and burgers are not good for your health. But what did he say? I only want pizzas and burgers. He wasted his time waiting for foods from hotels or restaurants and watching television, eating ice cream and chips. What does this mean? This is a bad habit. He stopped exercising. He would only watch television and he stopped eating fruits and vegetables. He would only eat ice cream and chips and food from outside. Correct? So this is not a good thing. So let's stop here and we will go to our questions. First question, what happened to the witches after the explosion? Try to remember what happened to them. They converted into tiny creatures like germs, correct? What did the boy do with the new drink? He consumed it, he drank it. How did the boy change after drinking the potion? He stopped eating fruits and vegetables. He would only watch television and he would only ask for pizzas and burgers from hotels and restaurants. And what else? He would eat only ice creams and chips. So that is how it changed the boy. Okay, now we will read the fourth paragraph. No longer did he enjoy fruits and vegetables. He did not feel like walking, running, and playing with his friends. So, like I said, he stopped exercising. He would only watch television. Eventually, he stopped going out of the house and was sitting or lying about. Lying about means just sitting on the couch, not doing anything productive. Productive. What does that mean? Productive. It means doing something useful, like you're watching this video, you're learning something, but he would just sit and not do anything. He started feeling ill. So, what did we say earlier? If you don't eat your fruits, vegetables, and you don't exercise, you will not be healthy. And what is the opposite of healthy? Ill, illness, correct? Now, there is another word for opposites. And what does that mean? The word is antonyms. Okay. It is pronounced Antonym. Antonym. Antonym means opposites like big and small. Like the witches became small. And what is the antonym of healthy? It means ill. So because he was not healthy anymore, he fell ill. Before long, he had no desire to do anything. So what happened? What the witches wanted, that started to happen, correct? The evil potion had worked. And the worst thing of all was that the witches had learned to jump from one person to another like virus. So we've been hearing about coronavirus, correct? Which transfers from one person to another. Here we can see an infective agent. What is the worst thing these witches did? That they didn't just stay with the boy. They went from one person to another. It became contagious. Contagious. What does the word contagious mean? Contagious means it passed on from one person to another. So, like coronavirus, COVID-19, it is a contagious disease, contagious illness. They managed to turn the effect of the potion into one of the worst diseases, the disease of wasting life, right? So, we will read the fourth question in Check Your Understanding. Mention the worst thing that the witches learned to do. We just read that. They transferred from one person to another. Okay, so we have finished paragraphs 3 and 4, and we will now move on to the last two paragraphs. Fifth paragraph. It was a long while before, with the help of his microscope, Dr. Pitin Healthy, whose picture you can see here, discovered that the little witches were causing this disease. So, for a long time, this disease went on spreading before, and then there was this doctor here who realized that this is what is the cause of the disease, that little witches which were in the bottle. There were no vaccines or cough mixtures to get rid of them. What is a vaccine? It is a treatment which makes the body resist an infection. So when you were small babies, you used to get vaccine injections, right? So that you don't get any disease. Or cough mixtures. So when you have a cough or when you have a cold, you take cough mixture so that the cold or the cough goes away. So he saw that there was nothing, there was no injection, there was no cough medicine which could solve this. The doctor found out that the witches could not tolerate joy and good health. So he realized that he saw that the witches could see that people, when they eat fruits, vegetables, and they exercise, they are in a happier mood. So he realized that this is what the witches don't want. It turned out that the best cure was to make a strong effort to live a healthy, joyful, and happy life. So he thought, okay, even if people have, gotten this virus, the witches have affected them, the best cure would be to still try to live a healthy, joyful, and happy life. So that will make the disease go away. So in any disease, what do they say? There is a quote which says, laughter is the best medicine, correct? Which means you should be happy. Even when you're not sick, you should be happy. When a person became healthy, the witches had to leave that body as soon as they could, riding off on a sneeze. Sneeze means to expel air from the mouth and the nose. Um, when you have a cold, you sneeze. So he realized that even if someone had this virus and if they were living a happy life, these witches would leave, the disease would leave the person's body. Okay, so let's go to our questions. Who discovered the witches? Let's go back and see what is our doctor's name. Dr. Piton Healthy. That is his name, correct? Let me just highlight that and show you. Piton Healthy is his name. Okay, now paragraph 6. From then on, the best remedy was neither pills nor injections, but just little bit of effort to eat some fruits and vegetables and to do some exercise. Little bit of effort means you should try. Effort means to try something. So then people realize that this didn't need any medicine or injection or pills like tablets. It didn't need any of that. It only required us to eat fruits, vegetables, and do exercise on a daily basis. Whoever came to see Dr. Fiton Healthy took his advice, ended up totally well, being cured of the wasting life disease. So then what did this disease was called? It was called the wasting life disease. Okay, let's go on to question 2 and 3. What did the patients do before they went to Dr. Fiton Healthy? They put a little bit of effort to eat fruits and vegetables and do some exercise. See, so like we read it. Question number 3. What was the advice of Dr. Fiton Healthy? His advice was the same thing, you know. Let me just go back. And was the answer. It turned out the best cure is to make a strong effort, live a healthy and joyful and happy life. Okay, so we have completed this unit. Congratulations, you've completed one chapter, but there are a few exercises for you. So we can see there is a fill in the blanks here, then there is a crossword. Crosswords are fun. And then there are a few questions, right? Let's try to do some of these exercises. Before we can go on to our poem, which is the gymnastic clock. Okay, okay, vocabulary. Fill in the blanks and use suitable words from the words given in brackets. One is done for you. Minnie ate a variety of food items and loved fruits and dash. Is it burgers or vegetables? Vegetables. Right? The earth was dash place where adults and children enjoyed a good life. Is it dirtiest or healthiest? Healthiest. Dirty means wherever there is garbage. Okay? The earth is not that, it's a healthy place. One of the witches was dash about people being healthy. Powerful or was she furious? What's the new word we learned today? We learned furious. So that is the answer, being very angry. Right? Okay. So I have helped you with 2. The rest you will be doing. Okay, let's just do all. I would advise that you pause this video, do fill in the blanks and do crossword. and try to do it yourself and then continue this video and you can see what the answers are. Now that you've paused the video and you're playing it again, let's go to question number 3. Let's see what the answer for that is. There was a big dash that destroyed the forest. There was an explosion, correct? The witches were dash in a small bottle, trap. There was no dash to get rid of the witches. Vaccine. There was no vaccine, no injection. When a person became healthy, the witches had to leave the body riding on a, what's the new word? Sneeze. Okay, now there is a crossword here. Find fruits and vegetables from the word grid and shade them. So what do you have to do for this crossword? You have to find words here and you have to circle them, right? So I can see one on the first line itself, pumpkin. Then second line, mango, peas. What else? What else can you see? I can see orange. Let me just draw on top of that so that it's easier. I can see brinjal. Right below it, there's cabbage, radish, right? Pomegranate. See over here, pomegranate. There is apple here. Up to down also there are many words. Then there is carrot, banana. What else is there? Okay, so I think that's all there is. If you've got more words than me, then very good. Let's go on to the next question. We will do these the C2 exercise and then we'll stop the video for now. What made people strong and healthy in olden days? You should know the answer for this by now. Exercising, eating fruits and vegetables, right? Eating healthy is one and second is exercising. How would the potion change the people? People would not give up the desire to live. Why were the witches not able to make the kind of magic potion they wanted to prepare? Because one of the witches made a mistake in the spell. Describe the change in the boy's attitude after he drank the potion. So he gave up exercising, okay? He would only sit and watch television. He would not feel like eating fruits and vegetables. He would only want to eat pizza and burger. What is all this pizza and burger? Ice cream and chips. It's called junk food. Okay, junk food is not good. That is how the boy's attitude changed after he drank the potion in the forest. What was Dr. Fiton Healthy's best remedy? So he said, even if you have this disease, you should be happy. So once you're happy and you're joyful, these witches, they leave your body and go. Okay, so we'll stop the video for this much today. And the rest we will continue in the next video. So thank you for watching. I hope you could understand everything. And I would ask you to do everything I've asked you to do from the start. One is write 2 to 3 lines on a morning walk. Use these pictures as a help. Read this lesson, Healthy Life, once by yourself. Read it out loud so that you're able to pronounce each word. You know the meaning of each word. and see if you can answer the questions yourself and fill in the blanks. And in the crossword, try finding more fruits and names of fruits and vegetables in English. Okay, that's all for this video, and thank you for watching.